Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Trap. Cemong opened his eyes, smelling yummy aroma. He stretched and let his nose guide him. There it is! On the porch was a bowl of yummy, crispy dry food. However, he stepped slow. He grabbed the fluffy white cat with the collar showing he lived in the house. Was already there. That means the food already had banana. The fluffy white cat growled when he saw Cemong approaching. This is mine! Shoo! Go away! Cemong walked away. He didn't want any trouble. He just did it to endure his hunger a bit longer. Cemong headed towards the park inside the residential area. Maybe he could find food there, where once some kind kids gave him and other cats a treat. A few days ago, two young people had invited him and the other cats in the park to a feast. They gave them a lot of food. Cemong hoped that day would come every day, but they didn't. The next day, he waited all day, but the two young people didn't come back. Like other cats, Cemong loved this park. It was not too big, but he could play, nap, and enjoy the sun without the surprise of splashing water. It was definitely safer than lounging in someone's yard. Oh, there's a tricolored cat. Cemong was wide-eyed. What's that? She looked well-fed, wearing a shiny jingling collar. This was the first time he had seen one. Cemong approached with envy. He had always wanted to wear a jingling collar. But then he noticed something. Her ear was thick, not as big as his, but still a thick ear. Cemong's eyes widened. Hey, what happened to your ear? Did a street cat bite yours too? Cemong asked. When he was a kitten, Cemong had been attacked by a street male cat. No male cat liked it when another male invaded their territory. Even the kitten was perceived as a threat. Luckily, Cemong was able to serve himself by hiding in a stack of food. However, one of his ears did not escape the attack. The tricolored cat shook her head and smiled, looking her reflection in the pond. I'm okay, she said, jingling her collar happily. Jingle, jingle. Cemong tilted his head. His eyes were glitter colored. The color was so beautiful, blue in color, bright red stripe. It was clear that this deep-eared cat had a home. He was thinking how lucky she was to have a home where she was loved and cared for. Why is her ear like that? One day, maybe your ear will look just like this, replied the cat with the deep ear, smiling. And with it, she scampered away quickly. Timon was puzzled. What did she mean by that? Lost in his thoughts, he barely noticed a gray shadow behind him. As it loomed closer, Timon's heart raced. He felt he can run away, but before he could dare, suddenly Timon was wrapped up in net. He tried to wriggle free, but the net held tight. Help! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
APSI 2026 mengalun dalam simfoni prestasi bersinar melalui apresiasi.